Where's that watch doing? All right, good morning. It is the last day of February. We're getting ready to get into this recap right to the now. We're recapping plays from day number 33 of the marathon to a million, February 27th. Journal post topic for that day is prepare intensively. So let's jump on that real quick. Day 33, here we go. A picture that reads, the function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of education. All right. Journal post itself, Proverbs verse 24-27. That's our Bible verse of yesterday. Prepare your work outside and get it ready for yourself in the field. Afterwards, build your house and establish a home. All right. How do I know if I'm preparing enough for my plays? Are you giving every little bit of energy to achieving your goals? Are you concentrating with maximum effort? Only you know the answer to those questions. If you are not giving your absolute best, do not expect maximum results. To gain a step forward, you must have breakthroughs in the preparation process each day. So in these coming weeks, test yourself. Think about reviewing both the long and the short thesis in every aspect of the trade before taking it. You can also practice your daily pursuits in other areas of your life you are engaged in as well. Right before executing your next trade, ask yourself, have I prepared intensively enough for this ticker, this setup? If you're comfortable, execute. All right, into the plays we go. Should be over here on the side. There we go. All right, where are we starting with? Okay, MBOT. Remember, we took that one on Friday. That was the only one we held through the weekend. That started on Friday. Over the weekend hold, got the sell-off I was looking for. However, due to low volume, this won't make the list moving forward. And it's really already beaten down off of its tops recently. For me to be shorting over here at 620, I mean, that's late. You know, we had a lot of opportunities the previous couple of days on the play to run them down. It's already almost completely closed this gap. Oh, excuse me. So I don't expect a whole lot of them anymore. LJPC, first play. This is a pre-market play, so you may not see it on the actual chart. We were selling right at 30.05 approximately, out at nearly 26 on the first play. So pre-market, you can't see it. The second play we'll look at in a minute, but did pretty good on that first one. And they gave a great dip buying opportunity. I think I 50% retraced it at 25.7 and did not take it. And it went to 35.7. So it was a lot to be made on LJPC yesterday. CEMP, this is good. This is just a replay from Friday morning pre-market. I was covering in this area Friday. So I re-entered basically looking at once that support was being broken, the 440 area. I believe on Friday it touched through 440 and ended up dropping back down to, it looks like, nearly the $4 mark. So basically I was entering pre-market to pretty much do the same thing. I think I'm in it 30 minutes before the market opened, and I closed just a little bit after it touched the 405 with a 5-cent trail. I think that this is one of the 5-cent tickers, and they got me out at 409. So pretty good play. Sorry, 435 was my entry price, not 440. All right, NVFY, just a touch early. This is almost like the, what ticker was that? The other RNVA play that snapped later. All right, closed this a little too early, but it's all good. This was a replay from the other day as well. So let's take a look. Okay, here we go. So we're entering a little after the open, 9:40 on the entry. About an hour later, we're closing it. Not too bad. 91. I guess that's as good as it gets. It got down to 185, so that's good. My goal was 193, I believe. Actually, my goal was 202, so I actually beat goal on this one. I wanted to get 22 cents down, which is a 10% gain. We got it down to 191. So pretty solid play on that one. All right, EMES. Every time I trade it, I do well, and then it always does a little better after. Was short the other day, and wow, did this thing hit the Drano. I think I was short over here in the 24s, covering as in went into the 21s, and then it bounced and rolled down even further. And then the next day we didn't short the failed open, which would have been beautiful. So now we get this bounce to come back basically where it started this upward move at, showed some weakness, we pressed it down, and that thing rolled back all the way down 18 again. I'm out at 1932, guys. Yeah, a little more patience on that one. But it's a winning trade, so we'll take it. Each step forward is not a step back. All right, Trox, TROX. Poor entry. This is actually a losing trade for me. And this is why I closed early. Nice to see it made gold, but the entry was way late. So I consider this a chase. Look at this thing jump here. 18 to 20. It comes all the way back down to 1750. Then it bounces up here to nearly 1850 on yesterday. 1850 was the entry spot. You see where I'm entering? That's late. Here, enter, late enter. This is why this wasn't a winning trade, because in theory, 18.5, once it started to show weakness at the $0.50, even if you took 18.40, I think it dropped down to 17.90. There's 50 cents right there to have been made. Versus taking it here, and now I didn't like that push, and now it's coming back down. It won't break through it. I'm like, I don't want to deal with it, because if it starts breaking back up, it later snapped. But even if it snaps there, that's still a late entry no matter what, because that would have been the best position that you could have got out. Probably that doji candle right there is the signal to get out for sure. Late entry, losing trade. We learn, we move on. I think I lost 4 cents a share on it, so not too bad. But not so much what I made, the execution is what the issue was there. Last play of the day, end of the day. Nice second play, but scary considering all the uptrend this thing had. We'll be watching closely all week. Excuse me. And wow, did we miss a dip behind opportunity? We had a green, red, gold situation here at 30. Once it broke the pre-market high, it was on and popping. Let's call it 31 on the entry if you took it. I mean, 31 to 34, 10% easy money, not nothing in sight to stop you. And I believe that on the 3-year fib that the $30 or $31 area was key resistance, and it broke through it. And the next level of resistance was probably 37, I believe. So nothing really to stop it, and it kept on going up. So this one we'll keep on the top of the list and keep an eye on it, because we do have a significant gap up from the $20, $22 area. And considering it went to 30, nearly 38 yesterday, that's 18 points of movement. They're going to give a little back sometime soon. We just want to be present when it does. All right, that'll end my part of the recap. We're going to go ahead and get into pre-market prepping. And let's get this motivational video in the game. Good luck today, guys.
It is not the movement of the clock that produces the newness of life. It is the movement in your mind. You're gonna hear all kinds of things said about you. Throw it behind you. The enemies that you see today, you will see them no more. No weapon formed against you shall be able to prosper. Every tongue that riseth against you, God will condemn. This is my time. Truth of the matter is, everybody in here is going through a change. You don't have to be ashamed of yours. We are all in the process of transforming to a higher, better expression of myself. Let this be the year that I birth a higher, better expression of myself. Don't let the habits of my past stop me from this metamorphosis. New year, new me. New year, new me. What separates us the transformation, the possibility of change, the desire to evolve, the passion to get up off the ground and stop eating dirt. I'm tired of doing what I used to do. If I always do what I've always done, I'll always be where I've always been. I'm gonna throw it behind me. There's somebody in this room that nobody would think would be in a church tonight, but you drew them to this place tonight because you want them to be a new me and a new year and have a new attitude and a new mind. Because the real battleground is in your mind. That's where the fight is. You lay down with it. You get up with it. You go to work with it. You can't digest your food because of it. Smiling in front of people and nobody knows that there's gunfire going off in your head. It's not a geographical location. It's not debt. It's not money. It's not haters. It's not enemies. It's not liars. It's not backbiters. That's not the battleground. Stop wasting your weapons on what people say, because it is not what they say about you that matters. It is what you say about you that threatens your destiny. You will never be defeated by what they say about you. You will be defeated by what you say about you.
I dedicate this to you, to the greatness in you, and to the dream that you showed up on the planet to produce. And it's simply this: if you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, and if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it, and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, and if you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold poverty, famish, or gulf, sickness or pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want, if dogged and grim you besiege and beset it, with the help of God you'll get it. You have greatness in you.
What I'm trying to tell you, beloved, is that you can have a new year, but it don't mean jack diddly if you don't have a new mind. I'm telling you that you can buy a new car, but if you put the old man in a new car, you're still gonna have the old experience. I'm telling you that a new house doesn't make a new marriage. I'm talking about a new outfit doesn't make you a new person. And if you think you are magically gonna be a new person, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, because new life comes from a new mind and a new way of looking at your life. I cannot step into the future and still think in my past. I cannot let the rumors and the stain of what they said about me destroy my opportunity. Slap somebody and tell them I gotta kill it tonight. I gotta destroy it tonight. I gotta get rid of it tonight. I gotta throw it behind me tonight. I can't drag that same old mess into another year.
What is a watch chain? What